Let's see how you can create a fun display for your photos using a script to create some slats. I'm going to start with an image that has the subject in the center, and I will run the slats script. So the script will start, and after placing a black background layer, it will prompt me to create a selection around my subject. So I have my selection tool, and I will make it a rectangle, and I will simply create a slat focusing on my subject. And then I run the script again for the second part. Now the directions of the slats in this case will be vertical, and I have options to change the height of the slats on the left. So let's say that I want them going downward. Now I get the same option for the right side of my selection. So let's go downward also. And now the script has completed. I have at this point the option to change the background. I can leave it black, or I can change the color. So I can select it, and in my materials palette I can choose maybe from a color from the shirt. Let's say I'll take that dark burgundy, and with the flood fill tool I will simply flood fill here. The same is true for the frames. Right now they are flat and white, but I can change that. I can lock transparency, select all with Control A, and possibly get maybe a lighter color from the shirt, or maybe even the pants. Maybe I'll take that blue, and I will flood fill. All the frames are changed color. Let's lock the transparency again. I deselect, and I have the option now to add an inner bevel on those frames if I want. And I can choose various settings. It just depends on what I want to get. And if I want to add a drop shadow, I can also do that to give some dimension to my project. So this is how you can create one. Let's do the same thing now with another photo where the focus will be on the side. So I will start my script. It will stop, and I will select maybe on this time on the left side, and run the script again. Again, my slats will be vertical, and the height change on the left, in this case I don't have any, so I will select no slat, and I want to have the right slats centered. So here I get my slats, and the borders are created. I can again change the background, change the color of the frames, add bevel, and so on. Now let's try with a different image, and this time it is a picture in a portrait orientation. Again, I will start my script, And with my rectangular selection tool, I will select this area and start the script again. This time, my slats are going to be horizontal, so I select 2. I get the options now to change the size of the slats on top. And let's say that I don't want any change. I want them even. And at the bottom, I also want them to be even. And there you go. So the focus is unaltered and unobstructed. So you can really see that nice face that you might not be able to have in regular template with slats because they might not match. So now it's your turn to create your own display of photo using the slats and this script in PaintShop Pro.